I'm reviewing the Cisco Firepower tools. So we use the IDPS as a tool on the entry into all of our data centers, be they the large group ones or individual ones in the local markets. We've got an estate of just under 100 IDPS devices across the business, and they're all Cisco Firepower. So what we're using it for is to prevent malicious threat actors from being able to get into our data centers and compromise the content that we're protecting there. So we use two aspects to it. We use the signature-based looking for bad traffic, potentially malware and the like. We also use the IP address origin blocking that comes with it as well. One of the key components that makes the IDPS valuable to us is the secure intelligence feed that we get from Cisco that keeps the devices updated every 10 or 15 minutes. So what we're finding it's very good at is actually blocking malicious threat actors from getting into our core data centers. Since we made some changes a couple of years ago, going from more of a detection mode into a prevent mode. So the tool, the IDPS name is, the clue's in the name, it's an intrusion detection and prevention system. For a long time, the tool was being used to detect, but not prevent. We spun it to use it to prevent, having done a lot of work on making sure that the detections are accurate and correct. And what we've seen since we've done that is, hesitate to say it, but we haven't seen a compromise in any of our data centers as a result of traffic being passed through one of these boxes. They've stopped everything. So one of the things that we've been working with Cisco on for improvement on this is because we block so much traffic, there is an enormous amount of information about what the threat actors are trying to do. If you just block it and discard it and say, I blocked it, that's good. What you're missing is information about who might have been trying to attack you, what they were trying to achieve, and what their long-term objective might be. It's one of the things we've been doing a lot of work with Cisco to map all of those detections against the MITRE ATT&CK framework, which is a framework that allows us to work out what threat actors are trying to get, what they're trying to do, and what they're trying to achieve. So that's an area where, and I know Cisco's got some plans to take what we've done together further and elaborate on that. One key development where the whole thing is going to become very interesting is the use of AI in that space. We're quite excited actually about working together to understand how we can maximize the use of AI for benefit. Probably a 10. Yeah, I think it's a 10. It meets the needs that we have for protecting our core data centers. That's where it's best applied. We have a policy within our business of actually segregating firewall and IDPS. Next-gen firewall is a combination of the two devices. Firepower is very capable of doing that. But at the moment, we keep the two segregated. So it's another area that we're looking to move forward in, potentially having one device to cover both the firewall and the IDPS functionality. So cybersecurity is critical to us as it's almost like a hygiene factor. To be able to do our business, we have to have strong cybersecurity protecting our customers' data, protecting the services we provide to our customers. We provide, as do most service providers, to a lot of critical national infrastructure. And it's absolutely vital to us that we have a secure infrastructure, a secure network, and a secure proposition for those customers. And that's why we invest significantly in cybersecurity. So in a way, we've had Cisco for quite some time, so it's not a recent decision to select them. But what keeps us working with Cisco is the willingness to collaborate, the willingness to try things out, and the willingness to learn and experiment with us. And that has been invaluable to us. Not yet. So we've looked at offers from other competitors, the likes of Palo Alto, Fortinet, the usual suspects, Checkpoint, the usual suspects in this space. And the evaluations that we've done, we felt a combination of functionality and the offer that was made at Cisco was the right proposition for us to work with. It's had a positive effect in, as I said earlier, we talked about moving from detection to prevention, and that move to prevention has reduced the number of incidents that we've had. So it's reduced the cost to us of actually dealing with malicious threat actors getting into our network and into our infrastructure. So it's had a very positive impact. Yes. Yes, but there's always more that can be done. There are always developments that can happen. One important area for me to see development of, and we've been talking to the team about it today again, is so-called RBAC, role-based access controls, so that I can get people have access to what they need to do their jobs and no more. And that's an important development that is in the pipeline. I expect to have it available to us within the next probably 3 or 4 months. So yeah, it's important for us. Yes. Yeah, it has. We've done quite a lot of refresh of the infrastructure, moving from SourceFire to Firepower over the last couple of years. And it's been, there's always bumps in the road in any infrastructure project, but it's been straightforward to do. Yeah, it's been good. Yes. So we as a business are a big Microsoft house. So we have a lot of Microsoft tools, obviously the Office suite and alike for running the business, but we also make a lot of use of the Microsoft security tools. So I've been very pleased over the last couple of days to hear Cisco executives talking about working in collaboration with Microsoft in many areas, which is going to be important to us going forward.